on Tuesday, celebrate the Chinese New Year in style. Earn double XP for wearing eligible clothing items. Next weekend, on the Concha del Mar, make your way to the Deck Party. All games played on Deck 15 will earn double X.
Big, check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big everything I mean. Big mad cause they tryna do everything I did. I done played.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome and good evening. DH.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Richmond. Carlos Boozer out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kobe. And for the Bulls, they've got Jimmy Butler. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Davis. And it's and that'll do it for the first half of
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, it looked like the ball really was moving there in the first half.
Yeah, the game is... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
How about you, Shaq? And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Kobe is out there with Richmond. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Boozer. No good from Cousins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Boy, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive also getting the ball over to the open man.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Derrick Rose in and a half, 8 points, only 6
at both ends. Nicely done.
Kobe against Butler. Takes the 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Floats it up for Rose. Leonard finds Rose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here in basketball. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Bradley Beal.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Lakers trail by 4. inside. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Back to Richmond. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Davis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Carlos Boozer.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Outside Bryant. Cousins. It's good on the putback.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Rose against Cousins. Rose dishes to Noah. Richmond with the steal. Down low. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Count it. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Rose passes to Leonard. Rose against Cousins. Rose dishes to Davis. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
To the middle, here's Cousins, and it's good for 2. Cousins has got 10.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Rose kicks to Butler. Rose passes to Davis. Over Boozer. Tries again. Outside for Davis. Back to Rose. There's the drive. And finished off by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Richmond against Rose. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Richmond.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done.
Loose. They've got Anthony Davis. Derrick Rose is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Noah. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And again, Chicago turns it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Richmond, he's checked in for Petrovic. Lakers trail by 21. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. Loads it up for Davis. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boozer.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Now here's Richmond. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun.
Rose.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
They double-team Kobe. Davis against Boozer. Outside Bryant. 6 to shoot. The 3. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Bryant with it. Can they get it? Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Rose passes to Beal. Bryant with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Petrovic's shot is off.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Beal's shot is good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Bryant slams it in.
Oh boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Rose driving to the basket. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
5 to shoot to the inside. Murphy with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Passes it to Burks, and he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
You mean the throw down at the end?
Rose.
I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Moncrief kicks to Hammonds. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah's checked in for Turner. Davis comes in for Taj Gibson. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Booker. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Zach LaVine. Here's Hammonds. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
2 minutes.
Rose passes to Noah. Burks with the steal.
How many turnovers? Almost a quadruple-double.
Moncrief against Butler. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Boozer trying to get open as Burks. And that one's good. Boozer.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Oh, dunks on Boozer.
You know, with top flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Boozer in the post. Davis is on. Boozer can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Lakers.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For Derrick Rose,
the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah is checked in for Miles Turner. Davis comes in for Taj Gibson. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Booker. And it's Butler in for Levine. And the shot goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Hammonds. He kicks to Moncrief. Pass to Murphy. The three. Moncrief's shot is off. Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 31.
This timeout is just... Yeah.
Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the honest in my hand. Honest spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the
If I can.
Give me that. Price tags, I ain't looking, I just pick that. Tell me I want needs to get that. Baby, wanna put a. You say, oh, I say it's big now. That's right, reach down and pull the cash out. Make me love you, take the last out. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah, wanna see me? I could be throw it back, let you spin the few stars, keep a bad, dab it, real, no one make it flashy. That's how I dress. If you ask me, pass me, you broke, can't catch me. He don't have steps, so I call him Big Daddy. If he want the first, he gotta cash at me. Honest in my want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah.
Regardless, spending my hard-earned. I'd rather get a purse than deal with the heartburn. She don't want to work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gonna have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's just really disheartening. But I done paid for all kinds of nursing classes. And now she said she wanna be a makeup artist. You don't want the chips if it got the guac missing. You only want the Benz if it's AMG kitted. But if I get pinched based off suspicion, is you gon' sing like Bobby in New Edition? Forget it. Mama told me So I did it, but that Samuel in Pulp Fiction. I'm light-skinned and my granddaddy Indian. You with my lineage and dividends. Please delight, I wish you all the love. Please get out my house, I'll call the. I think I have spent my final buck. I think I'm out to lunch. So honest in my hand. Honest, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Honest, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, baby.
They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and on my walk, my brody don't go too much, and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music, I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I leveled up a brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss, do it alone so there's no one to cross. Young and was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy, he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I feel like a boss. I'm frying, we getting some more. You burn that bitch, then you lost. Labels they calling, I guess I'm a boss. I can never get time cause I'm playing for the spot. Remember on them days we was posted by the block. Brody got paid, he was staying with a that's me and him the same, try to range on no top. Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss tops cause he's all alone. They was staying in my socks and before he stopped, let the rain gonna drop. For the slot, I don't ever hug, getting from the I don't love dubs, got the blues in my pocket before I go broke, man. Yeah, bring the they all been asking when he gonna drop, but I got some that hit you in your top. He high, came up from nothing, put on for the block. I just been wishing that day for my pop, so I just been praying I make it on top. This for them days I ain't make it on time. Mama could smart cause she finally proud. Remember my was running real wild, we made it we out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants and my wall. My brody don't go too much, and he won't make so you better not talk. We play with the much, thank God y'all find me the music, I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I love it up, I'm brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss.
How you playing it? Been in the air, don't know what I'm landing. I'm not romantic, have my cheese, I'm tired of waiting. 30K cash one day in Vegas. Do 2 M's, I wish I saved. Getting crazy, no more friends, just me and my baby. Just bought a Benz, I'm my Mercedes. Come on, let's ride. And for your best fan, been stressing that. Wish Mary had less time, wish Apple did too. Mine, we sliding in suits now. Big no, they story got 2 sides. Reminiscing about truth. I wish you had seen shine. Be crazy, better keep me going. Just bought 4 woods, about 3 on 4. Check the board, been scoring.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby, I'm a whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was, ayy, thought it was. 4, 5, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she would with the one, they was snoring. Sleeping on me, woke 'em up alone. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, put 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just
When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach, ask her how she gon' act now. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
When you tried with your best smile, didn't move me just one bit. I guess something's gotta give. Remedies used to work, it never hurt. If I had just one more wish, good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Make me love like we used to. Make me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime. Sing it in Portuguese. Love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination. Before I had to say please. Tied up, like some kicks. We were just a pair of kids. If I had just one more wish, good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Make me love like we used to. Make me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime. Sing it in Portuguese. Love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination. Before I had to say please.
You can't stop it. Out of pocket. Talking about it. But you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping in.
Wavy on your she a lady in the street. To my dad like Dillinger, all my they listen up. On my GTA, they can tell based on my health, I'm extremely using these loops on some easy bait. So if your is on that fail, then you get. I gon' go like how they get in this in the first place. Like how they did me and this my birthday. I don't give a though it's a holiday. So you know me and the squad, we going all the way, all the way.
You can't stop it. Out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Where I'm from, the make you walk on hills. Now you look like you got Heelys on. Savage turn my feelings off. I just way better though. Ain't no stopping me when I play, I'm coming for the throne. These be so capped, but ain't graduated. It's whack the way you rap, it be too calculated. The way you rap be like white people cooking no flavor. You talking big smoke, but that be all vapor. Talking cheap and broke, so back up.
You can't stop it. Out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping the shit.
Little girl, she been playing on both sides. On the wall, she can't talk to replay in the back of her mind. So you can tell me don't fuck, could be saying they don't know. But I'm on all the playlist, vibe to the bench because of the toe. Girl, you know I've been on bad luck. She been giving me bad luck, so I get it and go. She wanna back up, keep getting that cash up and get back on the road. Whipping the Benz truck, me and Shawty been clicked up, but they say she up talking my business. Now she popping up, she be taking up. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a clothesline my mind, thinking that he own it. He be on soft, come and grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with the and we all going to get it, going to get it.
You can't stop it. Out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
I'm so androgynous, I keep confusing them. Think I'm I want like two of them. Wake up in the morning, see the life I wanna live. I can't get distracted trying to live my life with them. I know I'm a prodigy, they say they're proud of me. And honestly, I gotta be, cause there's a God in me. Shooting for a higher self, a higher frequency. And you don't gotta touch me, I can feel your energy. I'm going all the way. Drove through the rain. When it gets hot, I'll never lose. Got a house in Hollywood, that means you probably would. I think that narcissist, the shooter probably fits. She don't need attention, she just need material things. I knew she was mine by the second Gucci bag, but there's an emptiness I know that money couldn't fix. There's a part inside your heart that tells you life is bigger, but we still ride, still get fly. I'm talking pride, Balenciaga. I'll never lose my cool inside this room. I'll never lose my cool.
I'm also riding. I'm asking her which ride she in, the Maybach or the Benz. Me and her, we double test through 20/20 vision. To keep my cool, I might just need refrigerant. So can you keep it this? Don't worry about the past or future tense presence we living in. President Benjamin's coming dividends, but it ain't me. I get it the way to somebody who really need it. They know me like Tempur-Pedic for the love you ain't receiving. Cause when I'm gone, it's hard to reach me. Apart the reason you greedy for the so don't be needy.
I'll lose my cool inside this room. I'll never lose my cool.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Like I'm black new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the me and my friend. My bro on a steaming stove like grits. Got this vibe on a tippy toes.